Hi, this is Winkle. I'm doing a series on robot instant tournament. So for this one, I'm going to describe the one where I had 84%. So first hand, not much to the auction. I open one spade in third seat. Partner bids one no, I bid two spades, and he raises to four. So they lead the king of hearts. I win the ace, and well, I have three top losers. I have to lose a heart, a diamond, and a club, and I have two club losers to negotiate. It seems pretty normal to basically try to rough clubs, but obviously I can set up a hard trick if it doesn't get roughed, and the ace of diamond might be onside. In any case, I need to set up communication, so I have to start giving up red tricks. I play a heart, east discards, west wins the queen, so now my 9 is set up, so I just need one club rough, at most. Switch to jack of diamonds, and he doesn't have the ace, so I just stuck. Play another one. I decided to cover because now the queen is out, so I still have my 9 is still with red. And I need a club, and the king is on side, so now I have enough winners. So I rough, I play one trump, and when they break, I can just claim because basically drawing two trumps, cashing the 9 of hearts, I'm blocking the club and roughing back to my hand to cash my ace of clubs. So pretty normal board, 67%, which is relatively normal. So board 2, I have a nice hand. I have 23 count with all four aces and good shape. So I open two clubs, partner bid two diamonds, and now I don't have a clear bid. I could try two no if I'm aiming for no trump, but if I try two no, sometimes I end up in four hearts, which would be very bad. I'm not sure what the right thing to do here is. This time I try three diamonds, just to make sure partner plays me for, don't play me for two hearts. And he bid three hearts, I bid three no, and now he jumps to five diamonds. And since it's match points, I can never play in five diamonds. That's never a good spot. So once we miss three no trump, I have to be in six. So I bid six diamonds. So, well, north bid two diamonds. So north, we're gonna play diamonds for north side. I still get to play the hand, but north is declared now. So delete a club, I win. And six is not a bad contract, but it's not cold. If diamonds is king doubleton on side, then I'm cold. I just lose at most a spade. In any case, I can't. I have to take the diamond finesse. So I have to get to my hand. First, I'm going to pitch a spade on a club in case I want to rough spades, and then rough a club and finesse the queen of diamonds. That loses, so now I need something good to happen. And he's gonna play a diamond back, and I have a tricky guess to make because if it goes 9, 10, ace, I'm kind of stuck in dummy, which pretty much forces me to play ace, king of spades and negotiate some kind of, either rough as I need to guess spades and hope that it's guessable and righty doesn't have like queen fourth or something. And I was beginning to suspect at this point that the queen of spades is onside. So on the diamond lead, I kind of like have a tricky guess, but I didn't think very long. I just inserted a 9, and fortunately, righty shows out, which means I am in the right hand to do something. And at this point, it's clear that I need the spade finesse, so I just take it. And when it wins, basically my plan is to rough the spade, and then I can claim if the second spade doesn't get roughed. Now notice the 10 of spades drop on the second one, which might have been important in some other layout, but here I can just rough a spade, so I don't care. He roughs, but it doesn't matter. I over rough and I can claim. So making six diamonds has to be good, and it is 89%. Some people actually went down in six diamonds. I guess it's not a trivial hand to play, but you should make it with correct play. So board 3 is the um, typical kind of no trump that you see people do in robot tournaments. Basically, if you do not have a major 2 singleton, opening 1-0 often give you an advantage. First, you're lying to 2 robots, opposite your 1, and you get to your 5-3 major suit fits, and robot will often, misdefend. So I open 1-0, partner transfer to hearts, which I'm happy. So now we get to our 5-3 heart fit. Notice that if it goes a diamond, if I had opened a diamond, it goes a diamond, a heart. What am I going to do? I could bid 3 diamonds, I could bid 2 diamonds, but unless I bid 2 hearts, we're probably playing diamonds, so we lose our best spot. So, opening 1-0 definitely worked out on this hand as it would on many other hands. So, they lead the king of clubs, and it looks like basically my goal is to make 4. Right? I will lose a club, a diamond, and a heart, and one way or the other, I want to take care of my spade loser. I did not think very hard on this hand. I don't know that I played it right, but it seems like my normal thing is to try to ruff a club in case something bad is happening. In case some red suit breaks badly, so that at least I get my club rough. So I win the ace of spades. Playing the king of hearts is good for communication if they win the heart immediately. But if I play the king of hearts and they duck a heart, which they sometimes will do, I am kind of poorly placed. I'm in the wrong hand. If I play another heart, they could play a 3rd heart and now I don't get my club rough. That would be very bad. And, I don't really want to play on spades to get my club rough because now they can ruff a 3rd spade. So I decided that's too risky. So I'm just going to lead a heart to guarantee that I can get the dummy and ruff a club. So I play heart to the queen, they win, and they play a club, and now I ruff small because I didn't want to risk hearts 4-1. If I ruff king of hearts, I could just lose the heart trick, if hearts are 4-1. So now I draw trumps, and it's not clear what to do next, but it's clear that I can just play for, 3-2 breaks in both red suits, and I decided to just do that. So I ducked a diamond, and when diamonds break, they play a spade, I play the queen, and when that doesn't get rough, I can, just hope to set up diamonds. Cash 1 trump, diamond to the ace, and when they break, my spade goes away, and I can claim. Not clear that this is the best line. I took some risk that nothing broke badly, and when nothing broke badly, I made my 10 tricks. And actually, this is a top. I don't know why. It looks like a lot of people overbid or misplayed. You should certainly make 3 hearts on this layout. Nothing broke badly. But, yeah, I don't know. So board 3, I finally have my full values for my 1-0 trump. I open 1-0 in 4th chair with 15, and partner transfer to hearts again. So they lead a club, and on this hand, you know that when they lead a club like that, he doesn't have the queen. So you know that when it goes 9-10, you know that the queen of clubs is onside. Now the 2 is missing, so lefty basically either has 5-2 or 5 singleton. There's not much planning to do. You pretty much are going to draw trumps and play on clubs. And, if clubs are 3-2, you're going to make 10 or 11 tricks, depending on whether the ace of spades is onside. But, anyways, you don't have much choice. You have to draw trumps to avoid your clubs getting rough. Now, hearts didn't break, and now I have to draw all of them. And now it increases the chance that the clubs don't break. And in fact, you're going to do that and find out immediately. Okay, clubs don't break. Now you can play the 8 of clubs, which is high, and then ruff a club, but now you have no more trumps, and they can just run diamonds on you. So it does you no good to set up clubs. And it seems like you can do no better than just exiting diamond. Because you can't, obviously you can't get to dummy conveniently. So they win the first diamond, they play the queen of spades, you cover, he wins, he plays another diamond, and you kind of forced to pitch a club so that they can't cash two spades on you. And now they exit diamond, and pretty much, you make you make two. You were forced to pitch away your club loser initially, and now you just take the club hook and pitch a spade, and you're gonna lose a spade at the end. So not much you can do on the play. You're pretty much, tight-roped into this line of play, and you're pretty much tight-roped into making this number of tricks. And again, you get 90% just for playing the hand correctly. I don't know what the other people did wrong. So board 5, you have a 13 count, goes pass, and no bid is one club. I sort of randomly decided I open one no. If partner raises to 3, you might not be that happy, but sometimes you make it. In this case, when he doesn't raise, you usually want to be in one no. So, and when it goes all pass, you have the extra bonus that the opponents now think you have 15 points and they will misdefend. So they lead a club, I insert the 9 and they play the ace. Now I'm missing ace, queen, 10, 7, and the 2. So if righty has ace, queen, 10, 7, he's very likely to just play the 10 because that set up his entire suit. So when he plays the ace, it's like I can bet a lot of money that lefty has 8, 7, double 10. And in fact, this is confirmed when he doesn't continue clubs. So he switches to a heart. And when it goes 10 queen, again, you have to know the robots, but pretty much I expect with high probability that lefty has king queen of hearts. So I decide to duck this. He continues hearts, which is good for me, and in fact, he did lead away from his king queen, and my jack won cheaply. So now, it's not clear what to do next. If I were in dummy, I might take the spade finesse. But I'm in my hand, and if you recall, I think lefty has 8, 7 of clubs, and righty has ace, queen, 10 small. So actually clubs is a source of tricks, and I can lead a club to the jack, losing to the queen, and next side, to set up my finesse on my club. And I'm in the right hand to do it, so I just do that. So in fact, he did have 8, 7 as expected, and they play a heart setting up their forced heart trick. So now I'm in dummy, I can repeat the club hook, or I can take the club hook. And at this point, the hand is pretty much over. They have set up a heart trick, and I have enough diamonds that I'm just gonna give up 2 diamonds to set up a diamond trick there. First I cash a club, and I just exit the king of diamonds, and they cash their heart trick. I pitch a spade, queen of spades, I win, and now I just set up the diamond, and I have the last 2 tricks. So making one. Turn out making one is pretty normal. Some people are in 1 spade and they made 2. I'll show you. So actually, I'm the only one in 1 no because I'm one of the few who is in 1 no. I'm one of the few that open 1 no. A lot of people is in 1 spade, which is a fine contract. Most people only make 1, but I can see how you can make 2 if you end up in 1 spade. But anyways, 1 no is a good board. So board 6, I have 14. 14, I almost always open 1 no. I'll just lie a point. And now Gibb competes. He bids 2 clubs, which is Cappelletti. So that shows a single suitor. We don't know which suit. And partner doubles for Stamen. And righty bid 2 spades, and I made a mistake here. Now they're vulnerable, and I should have just doubled 2 spades. But I was thinking, well, maybe partner has a singleton spade, but if they are in 2 spades undoubled, that's probably a good board, because they're probably not in a fit. But I should have doubled 2 spades, so that was it was a mistake. Instead, I passed, and partner just bid 3 no trump. So they lead a high heart. get rid of this. And so I'm in a pretty good free no trump. Although if they lead diamonds, I have too many. They can set up a bunch of diamonds to set me, but the fact that the Jack 10X is in dummy, they'll almost never lead diamonds. So double dummy, they can probably set me, but single dummy, they're not switching, and it looks like, left to my own devices, I have 3 or 4 club tricks, 2 diamond tricks, and I can set up 2 hearts and 2 spades. So I can set up plenty of tricks, basically expecting to lose 2 hearts and 2 spades at most. So they lead the king of hearts, they switch to a spade. I ducked it so that they, I want to duck this because I don't want them to win a spade and switch to a diamond. But in any case, I win the queen of spades, and now I just attack the major suit, heart to the queen. And when that wins, I just switch to a spade. And now he just set up, my possible 9 tricks. I still don't know how clubs are breaking yet, so I cannot complete guarantee 9 tricks. And when he played a club, I decided my chances of a 10th trick is so low that I'm just going to set up my guarantee hard trick while I have the entries to do it. So he wins the ace, and now I have 9 tricks even if clubs don't break. And now I just claim. So it turned out 3-0 is such a good board that I did not need to defend 2 spades double. And recall, my action is going to be different for everyone else because I open a 14-point no trump, so I don't really know how the other tables end up. But a lot of them just end up, not only are they not in game, they end up in 3 clubs, and the opponent just crossed off their hand and set them. So that's kind of sad. So I'm on board 7 now. So board 7, I have a 17 count, which sometimes I would upgrade, but here I just did a normal 1-0 to stay with the rest of the field. Goes all pass. And they lead a spade, and it looks like this is one of those hands, because of the way Gip leads, I will often make 3-0. So if I open 2-0, I will probably be in 3-0 making 3. But anyways, there's not that much need to swing that much. So they lead a spade, my 10 wins, and there's not much choice in the play. I need to knock out my 2 aces. I'm going to lead the queen of clubs from dummy so that, to hide my king of clubs from dumb as long as possible. West wins the ace and switches to a club, which is good. He actually thinks, see, the fact that I hide my king of clubs, like he has some hope that maybe his partner has, king 8 fourths, and he can set up club tricks. But anyways, this is single dummy thinking. He doesn't know the hand. And now I just knock out my second ace, and West had that. Okay. At this point, I don't. When the queen wins, I know that West has it, which is good because then they can lead a diamond through. So now he wins, and he switches to a diamond, which is good for me. So now I don't have to take the dangerous diamond finesse myself. And then righty plays the queen, so now my 10 is a threat. So I don't really intend to take any hard finesse, but basically I have all but 1 tricks now, so I'm just going to cash them. And then as it turned out, righty is kind of shoulder squeeze, so I don't need to take the hard finesse, but because he has ace, queen, jack of diamonds and the queen of hearts, he kind of have to force to show me that he has the queen of hearts. So I'll show the full hand. So he was kind of show up squeeze into, giving me a hard trick without me needing to risk a finesse. So I make 10 tricks, which is a good board, 82%. But still not much to the play, relatively normal. So board 8. So I have 17 and partner opens 1-0 trump. So I bid 2 clubs just in case we have a heart. So partner bids 2 diamonds, and with humans or in imps, you might consider exploring diamond slam, but in match points, pretty much you have to be in 6 no trump. There's no reward for being in 6 diamonds, or like trying to explore for 7 diamonds. This is too much. So I just bid 6 no. So now you're still playing the hand, but from the north side. They lead a heart, and you can pretty much, claim at this point. You have 5 diamonds, 3 hearts after losing the ace of hearts, 2 spades, and 2 clubs. That's 12 tricks. So pretty much you're just gonna do that. You knock out the ace of hearts and then you claim. So nothing to the hand. Pretty much expect above average, which you got. So, and that's pretty much it. So actually this set is pretty boring. I guess you just dealt a huge game. There are not many interesting hands, and you won a lot of boards on the bidding, kind of semi-randomly, or just by doing the percentage action. There was very little to the play, which is unusual, and you just get 84% sometimes just by playing solidly and not doing stupid things. So that's all. Thank you for joining me.